Hi booktubers! I'm here today to film a August wrap up, which is my summer course wrap up, at least the books I still have with me at home. Maybe four I don't own myself. And they're all Swedish anyway, so this month, no, last month I had a summer course in literature called the 21st century, no, the Swedish novel in the 21st century, and I got to read a bunch of books. Most of them I did not enjoy too much. This is the first book called I skuggan av ett brott by Helena Henschen. This is not translated, and this is a based on a true story of a murder that happened back in 1932 on a high society man in Stockholm, and the writer of this book is actually an ancestor. She is, can't remember now, but she's the daughter of the murderer's sister, I believe. So it's her telling of the story. This story has had books written about it before and a documentary as well, I think. I wasn't too interested in this. It's not bad, but it's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather listen to the documentary. Really, not my type of reading. Mm-mm. I also read another murder book that month. This is called Moodedpractique by Kerstin Ekman, who is a popular Swedish author, I believe, in the higher standards zone, whatever. I did not like this at all. I read this. I sped I speed read this sort of just to get rid of it, and it's not even that long. I thought it was horrible. It's a sort of fan fiction of Dr. Glass, which was great by Hjalmar Söderberg. That's one translated, and it's a classic, Swedish classic. I would definitely recommend Dr. Glass, but this one was just horrible. Did not like this at all. I can't even tell you what it's about, really. Just another book I read was this not really autobiography because it's a novel, but it is about him and his life. And I didn't expect to like this. This was long, but I finished this and I read everything, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was a bit repetitive, and he goes through a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of name dropping and such, and alcoholism, and about his life as an author, and yeah. But some pieces were very funny and interesting in a historical way, sort of from the Sweden countryside in Norrland, the north of Sweden. So that was fun, and yeah, like this more than I thought, but still, I don't think I'd recommend it unless you're actually a fan of this author. And it's this book, Svinalingorna by Susanna Alakoski. I think I talked about this book a bit in my TBR because I did see this movie a while back and loved it, and this is only available in Scandinavia and Finland. Um, I love this. Very strong, emotional, horrible upbringing. It's about this 10-year-old girl, sort of, I think between 9 up to 12 years old, something like that. Her life during that time, and her parents are working class alcoholics from Finland moving to Sweden, and some funny parts in here as well, which made me get through it much more easier. But it's really sad to know people actually grew up like this. It's just, I don't know, very touching. The last book I have here from my summer course is probably the biggest, the last book I read and the one I liked this is second to first, which I like the most. How do you say that? Um, I like this. This you can find this in English, The American Girl by Monica Fagerholm. She's a Finnish Swedish author. So this is set in the countryside, and this is very complicated. I'm not sure how to describe this book. It's about two young girls, and there's two main plots in here which kind of unravels very slowly in bits and pieces, and the characters in this book have different names. And there's two mysteries getting solved during the adventure of this book. One of them are about the American Girl. I like this a lot, and there's a continuation. You don't have to read it, but I'm pretty excited to pick it up. It's as huge, so I'm not sure when that will be, but I would actually not mind reading that one. But yeah, this one I actually do recommend, especially to you English talking people who like generational stories that unravels rather slowly. This month I also read a short story collection by Linda Boström Knausgård, another Swedish author, called Grandmal. Not available in translation, sorry, but I just wanted to show this beautiful cover, and I actually enjoyed this very much, especially the first short story. I recommend this to my Scandinavian viewers. I also read another Swedish book actually, and this is nonfiction by Katrin Kielos, The Other Sex, it would translate. And yeah, it's feministic and economics actually, a lot of politics, and I did like this a lot and learned a lot and also laughed quite a bit. So yeah, that was my month in August. I'm sorry this is kind of late. I've been busy with life and seems but I have exciting things going on in a few weeks, and I'll film a TBR right after this. So have a nice day. Bye.